Hello, world history. Happy Monday. First and foremost, I hope that you all are safe. I hope that you are doing well. I hope you're doing everything you possibly can to continue being safe and to continue doing well. Class today is going to look a little bit different than it normally does. I'm going to jump straight into the presentation because I have a lot to get through today, and I want to make sure that I'm able to get through all of it. So today is our official project start workday. Our daily objective is I can create an authentic news report that answers the question, how did the ancient Greeks and ancient Romans influence Western civilization in the world today? By using the inverted pyramid. Yes, we are going to begin learning about the inverted pyramid today. Now, today's class, it is a Monday. Normally, I am with you on Mondays, but today's class will be totally asynchronous, okay? That means that you will not be joining the class Zoom, okay? I will not be there. Teacher May Po will not be there. Instead, you will be working on your own. Normally, obviously, one of us or both of us is there. But with the uncertainty of internet connection and the uncertainty of what people will be doing, I feel like this is the best strategy for our class to use in order to still hopefully be able to get some work done effectively. Now, I encourage you to get in touch with your group's members. We will be beginning the group activity part of today. The groups will be on Edmodo. They are currently on Edmodo. So we will not be talking about groups anymore in this presentation, but to find who your group mates are, you need to go check Edmodo. I would recommend being in communication with them. Maybe setting up a private Zoom during our class period today, if you can, to work on today's assignment. Today's assignment is the beginning of the project. So that's the last that I will say about the confusion in class today. The rest of the presentation will be geared towards the actual project itself. Please work on it in whatever way you are able to today. So, for our group product, we are creating an authentic news report. We are trying to practice using real journalism, okay? And real life journalism usually follows this strategy, the inverted pyramid. So the journalistic practice we will use to create our news report is called the inverted pyramid. It is commonly used for TV shows, newspapers, magazines, and online blogs. The reason that this is used in journalism is because it gives the audience the most important, most basic information first. This is effective in getting your point across to your audience. You don't want to waste their time in the beginning. You want to give them the important stuff first. So the most newsworthy info section, the biggest section, that's why it's at the top, the section with the most information goes first. The second section, the important details section, has the second amount of information and goes second. And the other general info, maybe background info section, the smallest section of the news report, goes last. As you can see, the process that your news report will follow is the information at the top to the information at the bottom of this inverted pyramid. Let's talk a little bit more about this pyramid. Your first step as a group is to choose a topic that is answering our question, okay? So you have multiple choices as to what your project could look like. Remember, the driving question we are answering is on our project guide, and that is, how did the ancient Greeks and ancient Romans affect Western civilization today? And there's a lot of different media sources out there in the world. There are podcasts. You and your group could choose to do a podcast. This is a spoken piece of news, just a voice recording, a conversation amongst multiple people. You could also create a TV news report, recording videos using Zoom calls, right? And then putting it together through iMovie or Adobe Spark or something along those lines that helps you to edit movies. You could create a magazine. There are all sorts of templates online in Canva or other places. You could create a newspaper. Again, there are templates online and other places. You could create an online blog, right? A blog post, an online written article. If you're looking for a special challenge, a fun one, you could do a social media campaign as well. You and your group can choose whatever option you like, okay? It's up to you. And if you have questions, please ask over at Modo. If you're like, Teacher Nolan, I want to do a podcast. How would I do that? I could help you. If you say, Teacher Nolan, I want to do a blog. How can I do that? I will help you. Send me those messages over at Modo, okay? Once you've chosen your topic, it's time to get into the inverted pyramid. Most newsworthy info goes first, okay? This section gives the audience the most essential information of your news report. You're trying to say, what does the audience need to know the most about my topic? It gives the audience the general idea of your topic. And if you make it interesting enough, they will decide to keep listening or keep watching or keep reading. But if it's not interesting enough, if they don't really understand, they might change the channel. They may go to a different news source. We don't want that. We want to go to the news source that we want the reader or the viewer to come to our news resource, okay? So the goal here is to provide an interesting hook, like a fun introductory sentence. Then answer these questions, okay? Who is involved? What is your topic? What exactly are you talking about? When was this topic important? Where did it happen? Why was it important to the Romans? And how did it work? Okay, all of these questions are on the assignment we'll be working on later today. I just want to help introduce them right now, okay? So in terms of important details, that's what we move to next. It's a smaller section than the most newsworthy info. So here, you are providing solid evidence about your subject, okay? In this section, you make your argument, okay? How did our topic affect Western civilization today? Try to use specific evidence of your topic that is present in the world today to back up your argument. So if you choose the topic of technology, try to find examples of technology that are related to the Romans that are still present today. Or if you choose architecture, show examples of architecture still present in Western civilization today. Finally, the last section is other general information. This is where you provide other information that is not as important to the topic. This is not the stuff that is a major part of your argument, like the important details. It's not stuff that is the most important newsworthy info. Here, you can include some fun facts about your topic. Maybe some other examples that the Romans created. Maybe some other examples that are present in the world today. This is more of a fun fact section of articles. Okay? So how will you be using the inverted pyramid? Like I said, your news report will choose one way that the ancient Greeks and ancient Romans affected Western civilization today. And your news report will discuss this topic using the inverted pyramid structure. You may be doing something for architecture. You may choose your topic of literature and language. Maybe Roman daily life, technology and science, law, right? All of those are examples of ways that the Romans and ancient Greeks may have affected Western civilization today. But there are many others. Think back to all of the activities. Scroll back through all of the activities and topics of activities we have completed in class together, okay? A few other things that your project will include. The news report should come from an official news source. So come up with your own company and name it. Are you a newspaper company? Are you a TV show company? Are you a news media outlet, an online blog, maybe a cool podcast? Your choice. All students in the group must participate in the product. This cannot be one person creating. I need to be able to see the influence of all group mates. When applicable, images should be used to improve your activity. And do your best to try to make the product as authentic as possible. Whatever reminds you of an actual news source, okay? That was a lot of information. So do you have any questions about it? Probably, okay? I will be hosting office hours before school tomorrow from 8 to 9 a.m. Please stop by to ask your questions if you want to get a head start on things before class. I will also be in class tomorrow as well to help answer your questions. And as always, you can send me messages over, at Modo, and I will do my best to get back to you quickly. So for the rest of class today, you and your group should choose a topic. Okay? That's your number one priority. What topic will you be choosing to answer the driving question? And by the end of today, you should complete the inverted pyramid assignment on Edmodo. This assignment will serve as the outline for your news report, okay? So you may work on one document with all of your group mates, okay? Then, after you've completed that assignment, you and your group should choose your format of news report. All of the options are on the project guide on Edmodo. And then for the rest of the week, your goal is to turn the outline into the news report in whatever of the format you chose. Your outline you'll be completing today. The rest of the week is to turn that outline into a news report. All right, I've already been talking for a while. So that's all I have for your video today. Please do your best. Please ask questions whenever you can. Please be in touch with your group mates, okay? And most importantly, please stay safe out there. I'm thinking about you all today, World History. I'll see you tomorrow.